I keep getting messages. Some people say longer videos. Other people say shorter videos. Some people say feet pics, please. Other ones are like, shove your fist up your ass and then spin it around. That's what I really want to see. Anyway, children, things are quite interesting right now. I don't sound very well, so live with it. I've been hitting the trees till I look Vietnamese. Ba-da-da-da-da. Give me another one of these, baby. Positivity through the power of, what's that, Stu? I can't make jokes about paraphernalia. People are fleeing California like rats fleeing a sinking ship. Why, you might ask? Well, it's a multitude of reasons, really. I know it's a lot to do with stupid legislation. I know one of them was really backwards. It was something wild like, you can't smoke cigarettes in your own home, but you can smoke pot in your apartment. Is that the weirdest thing ever if you're a smoker but you don't smoke pot? And they're putting out a law that's like, hey, you can't smoke in your apartment, but you can smoke pot. What's the big difference, Willie? I mean, does it matter? I don't really care about either smell, honestly. I grew up with smokers. I could have lung cancer. Oh, well, if I die, who cares, really? It wasn't a great life. And as they say it in Japanese, Maishite ato lakeku ni wa. Guests will have to refrain from screaming on California theme park rides after reopening guidelines says. Nothing says fun and amusing like going to an amusement park, going on like, I don't know, the Superman ride. You know, the one where they tie you to it? Didn't a dude die from that? Imagine you're doing the Superman ride and then you're literally flying through the air and then you just splatter onto the ground like a tomato that fell off the kitchen table. Wow. Wow, that got dark. California's reopening guidelines calls for businesses to limit the activities that can spread viruses, such as singing and shouting. That means the visitors at parks such as Disneyland, Universal Studios, Six Flags, Knott's Berry, what else? Face overcoming outages and notifications, seat loading pattern. Okay, so basically, you can't scream if you're scared to death on the ride. You'll have to be on one of these stupid rides and sit there serene as a Hindu cow, holding in your squeals. Can you do like a polite yippee? Or is that too much? I'm not quite sure how it's all working right now because the system's so godforsaken broken. Let's look at something else. I need something funnier, please. We need something funnier. This would be a short video. Wow, California sucks. Big whoop. Everyone's surprised. And I'm sure somebody's in California like, hey, f you, Gundam. New York sucks. No f***ing doy. You gotta tell me something I don't know. Next, you're gonna tell me I won't be winning the lottery and I'm not gonna find that fantastic woman that I'm gonna be in love with and marry. That the rest of my days will be a nightmarish hellscape where Mama Susan fists me without lube. Gee f***ing willikers, I didn't see it coming. Edit that out, Stu. Plus-size women admit they aren't attracted to overweight men. Interesting article in the sense of, you know, overweight women just get to be called plus-sized, but the fat men are just fat. Isn't that just 2021 for you, baby? Isn't it just Imagine you being a fluffy dude and you're like, I like my women big and thick. And then she's like, ugh, you're fat. And then you're like, you know, how... No one... Remember that time Nick Avocado's boyfriend called him fat? And then, like, Nick Avocado started slapping him. And he's like, don't you hit me. I'm skinny.
Going up. You're fat. Stop. Stop. Don't call me fat. I am skinny. Ouch. I am skinny.
Like, because Nick Avocado's obviously crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude's literally living on another plane of existence if he thinks he's skinny. I mean, there was a time when Nikki was a twink, but those days are long gone. It was the best video on YouTube that summer. Oh, man. Oh, anyway, as a plus-size woman, there is an expectation that you should only date overweight men. But what if you aren't attracted to plus-size men? Well, how is that fair? Like, honestly, how can you be a plus-size woman but, you know, turn your nose up at a chunky dude? And how come, you know, it's not called plus-size men? Why are the men always called overweight? Maybe they like to be called something else, like fluffy. I don't know. I can't think of a politically correct way to say stuff. Can you believe this? I didn't even read the rest of the article, Stu. I don't care. I don't give a chicken's ball sack. All right? You know we're blacklisted, so why should I try? Give me one good reason.